He's here now, and he's ready for the social media roundup if you are.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, social media roundup this week. First off, we've got Alex Faust tweeting, in some ways he's happy. Today's the first drive back to Staples Center since March 11th, which we all know was our last game before everything was put on pause and the pandemic got crazy. So it was a fitting occasion, he's saying, for him to meet again and vote there. And as you all know, that was a place for people in Los Angeles County to go and cast their ballots or drop off and register same day if they could. And it was kind of a cool thing seeing photos of people being back there again. And especially with, what the Lakers had done recently, it was kind of a cool moment, I think, for a lot of Kings fans, a lot of sports fans, a lot of people who Staples Center was their second home. So, Jesse, I don't know. I know you didn't get to go there and vote, did you? Or did not pay a visit to Staples Center?
I didn't. We'll get to that in a second, though.
Oh,
I wanted to. Well, there. I guess we're getting into it right now.
Okay. We're getting into it now. So here's you in your car. But what location did you get to choose? Was it your second home or?
No,
or
I
what?
voted at the elementary school around the corner from me.
Love it.
And
convenient.
Yeah, I am a cynic. I'm a skeptic. I'm a grump. I hate fun, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But there are a couple things that I really do enjoy, and one of them is voting. I like going physically to a spot, seeing people volunteer, getting the sticker, filling out the ballot. It's a pretty simple sacrifice. I had wanted to go out to Staples Center, but look, at this point, I really only leave my house to go grocery shopping, and occasionally get some takeout. So it's convincing myself to shower, put on clothes, dress like an adult, and drive for an hour to get, or however long it would take me to get to Staples Center and back. I wanted to, but no. At the end of the day, I went. I voted. I thanked all the volunteers because I think they're really doing tremendous work. And now I'm just looking forward to doing jury duty because it's been a while since I've been called in. So
I've never been called in. How do you sign up? Can you sign up for jury duty?
I think voting is how you sign up.
I've been signed up. No one's called on me yet.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone in twice, but I've never actually been jurred or paneled or whatever it is. But as corny as it is, I like doing those sort of civic things that we're called upon to do. So I voted. Great. I get to complain now.
You wore your King's mask and everything, which is awesome.
Made by my cousin Karen. Thanks, Karen.
Love that. Shout out to Karen here. Next up, we've got Blake Lazat, who also exercised his right to vote as well. Just a simple selfie telling everybody to get out and vote with a little sticker. I love seeing the variations of stickers too, Jesse. It's like you can either tell where someone was or, you can even tell them apart if they were like the mail-in stickers or completely different from, whatever county you were in.
Staples Center had some pretty cool stickers too.
Did they really? Yeah. Did they have the teams on them?
No, but they had colors. The Kings one looked sharp. The Lakers one looked sharp. Yeah. Those are the only two I saw. But yeah, I mean, that was part of the reason I wanted to go out there. If they had been embroidered patches, I would have made the trip.
That would have sealed the deal. Darn it. I ended up going to Honda Center, and we will just blaze right past that.
Yeah, let's leave that one alone.
Ducks stickers out, and that was all for the husband and not for me. So very jealous of everybody in Los Angeles County. We've got Christmas coming up. It's the next holiday on my list, even though there's a couple in between.
Yeah, even though it's not.
Even though it's not technically next on the calendar, I think we all deserve 2 months of the greatest time of the year right now, and the Lazats also thought the same. And I believe this was put up the day after Halloween, which is extremely impressive. And there was a poll going on Twitter, whether it was, too early or right on time. 59% said too early. Were you one of the too early or right on time, Jesse? Because I know you love holidays, and I'm curious to know if you love Christmas as much as you love Halloween.
It's way too early.
What? That actually shocks me.
No, it's way too early. Listen, I love Halloween. It's probably my favorite day of the year. I also love Thanksgiving, mainly because I love cranberry sauce.
What?
But yeah.
Okay.
Really like cranberry sauce.
Crazy at this point.
What? Who doesn't like cranberry? All right, we're going to fight about this next week.
Is it canned or homemade?
Both. Why do we have to choose? This is my take. We'll get into this next week, but
oh my God.
One of the dumbest fights I think that happens all the time is canned or homemade. Honestly, why not both? Anyway, so listen, Christmas, I have two little sisters. They're, sorry, Cassie, I think 17 and 23. I think those are their ages.
Get it right one week.
Yeah. And listen, going back to spend time with my dad and stepmom and my little sisters for Christmas, they take it very seriously. They take Christmas as seriously as I take Halloween, and so it's fun. I love it. I love watching how much they love it. The music is great. But I'm Jewish, so Christmas is it's a spectator sport for me
Sure.
rather than one that I play. But yeah, November 1st is just way too early for Christmas. Let's get some Thanksgiving, right? Let's watch the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special before we get to the Charlie Brown Christmas special. But look, people love Christmas. I've given up trying to convince them to keep it in December, but I think holidays should stick to the months they're in personally.
Okay.
I'm a grump.
Understood. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've got Adriankempe rocking his FaZe Clan Kings collab t-shirt and doing some training, and looks like he's going extremely fast. So the camera that caught him with absolutely no blur on the photo, that to me is impressive. It literally looks like he's probably running the fastest he's ever run, and there's not like one hint of blur there. Does that not mesmerize you, or no?
Well, I think he's posing. I don't think he's actually running.
You don't think that's an actual sprint?
No.
No. If you check the comments on the Instagram photo, his girlfriend left one about how maybe he was running like that to the Xbox, because I guess that's his go-to when she's cooking dinner. Thought that was a nice little touch there. So while he's trying to, show that he's training and working hard, she's right there to chirp him, just like one of his teammates probably would as well.
Now, I've got to say, as a single guy in his 40s, I am always really impressed by my friends' wives who let them play video games as much as they do, right? I've got a group of friends, and we play maybe not every night, but I would say 3 out of every 5, if not 3 out of every 4.
Yeah.
And we're on there for a couple hours a night, every night, and these guys are married with kids and jobs. And I don't know what the deal they cut with their wives is to let them play, but thanks. I appreciate it.
I'll let you in on a little secret. It's either a good time for a significant other to go do what they're interested in. So the nights I'm not also on the computer playing Call of Duty with my husband, I'll be watching a show that he doesn't give a rat's, tuchus about.
Oh, tuchus, very nice.
Get all those episodes in.
Sure.
So I'll watch the Queen's Gambit, or I actually finished it, but I'll watch that while he's playing 3 hours of Call of Duty, or you join in on the fun, which doesn't sound like your friends' wives are doing, but I highly suggest sometime. That also makes for some great couples therapy if everybody jumps on at the same time.
Well, every now and then one of them will steal the headset, and we'll get to hear their thoughts on it. But you mentioned the Queen's Gambit. Last week we talked about our favorite Halloween movies. Now, moving forward, we do have Thanksgiving coming up before we get into Christmas. So just a heads up, we are going to be talking about our favorite Thanksgiving movies in maybe not next week, maybe the week after that, because there are actually some Thanksgiving movies out there. Not a lot.
Can you give us a hint? What's one? I can't even think of it.
Well, the one that I always immediately go to is Trains, Planes, and Automobiles.
Okay, never seen it. Steve
Martin and John Candy, very funny. It's a road trip movie, but loosely sort of centered on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold the rest of them. Yeah, I'm going to hold the rest of them back. But in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving movies.